morning. I put you there. Wow! I'm going for a morning swim. I don't think there's any better way to start your day than a morning swim. Just revitalize, rejuvenate, replenish, refresh. God, I love alliteration. Anyway, this morning so far, I woke up in my super sneaky stealth spot. I slithered out of there. And I went to the most putrid public toilet I've ever seen and laid my morning load. Oh! That was gross. That was gross even for me. Laid my morning load. Who says that? Yuck. Anyway, I did that. Now I've come to the beach where I want to have a swim and it looks so nice. So I'm going to have a swim and I'm going to stretch my body.
CTTA, it's the best buddy.
There's a waterfall there. Beautiful. Actually, I have my phone. I'll look it up.
I'm like 10 years, you know.
No, but I should know this. I should definitely know this. Do whatever you want.
And do whatever I like. I know it's selfish, but
it's not, because it's. I hate when people say or feel that way, because it's not.
I was just trying it out.
Just trying it out.
Yeah, just trying it on. But, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good name though. That's an unusual.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's a good name. It's very unusual.
Ta-da! Boing! Swing! Swung! New angle unlocked, mayhaps. Let's see. Let me move everything off the bed kitchen. Oh, see these downlights. They're just too much, but I don't want to do the flickery dimming lights for you. So I think that's better. I think that's pretty good actually. I'm gonna lean up here. Yeah. I want to close. Yeah. Hello. I did pretty much the exact same thing that I did yesterday today. So I didn't really film it. But woke up, went for a morning swim, had some brekkie, and then I went into that same cafe. This time I did not get a matcha. Far out. I put on my Instagram story like a picture of me in the cafe yesterday and said that I took my matcha virginity and that I was so sad to report that it wasn't good. I don't know if I've ever got so many story replies. People have an opinion about matcha, that's for sure. Matcha? I feel like I'm saying it wrong every time. And I'm not going to give up. I think people are right. There's lots of different ways you can order it. Probably got to get it just right for it not to taste like freshly cut grass and dirt, which you'd think I would like that, but I didn't. I just didn't. I did a lot of like rejigging of what I had written down so far, just to make like the flow of the pages that I'd done better. I made a couple swatches and did a whole page on swatch info and tips and tricks for tension and stuff with it, and drew up a bunch of these like different charts, which is time consuming because I'm a perfectionist and I want all the little bits to be evenly spaced. I'm slowly chipping away at it. I was looking at my original little pictures I did when I first had this idea, and I was getting really worked up and excited about all the different possibilities you could do, all the different things. Excuse me. Yeah, I was going crazy in the notebook. This one caught my attention with the sort of thicker rolled rib drawstring. I think that could be quite cool, but I've never done anything like that, so it's going to take me like a little bit of trial and error to figure out the best way to do it. And don't mark my words on this, I might not do it this way if I think it's just going to be... See, this is my problem when I write patterns. I just go on and on and on and take it down such a long road. Like, it could just be, you know, do it this way, this way, this way. But I like to experiment and make sure the way that I'm telling you to do it is the best way. And along the journey to find the best way, I discover so many customization options, right? That's why all my patterns end up being so customizable, because I'm like, oh, well, you could just do this and then it would make this. Oh, and if you could do that, you just by doing this little thing, then it'll turn out like this. And suddenly, my pattern writing takes me 6 months to eat. It's raining real bad outside, so not real bad, but like I said, the kitchen just, it's really not fun to cook in when it's raining. The effort output of cooking in the rain, using my gas in the wind, being cold, letting the mosquitoes in too, is not worth the reward. The juice is not worth the squeeze for hot food right now. Leftover pasta is still filling my tummy up, so... Oh, that's what I was gonna do! Yes. I was gonna spice it up with, salt. I've got sea salt flakes. That's what I got so excited about, but then I'm just seeing this. It's not quite ripe enough for my likings. Don't want to crack it prematurely. Maybe the juice would be worth the squeeze, because cold pasta... I suppose that... Oh my god, the sea salt flakes. I'm so distractible. I actually need to work on that. I don't know if I finished what I was saying before, but basically, I can't be asked to heat this up, wash up the bowl, the plate, the pan, the utensils, use the gas and the wind. The main thing is that I have food in my belly that I am very grateful for. It's okay that it's not delicious. One of my friends that I made on the road traveling, she's got a microwave in her van, a little one, and it's a game changer. Anyway, these sea salt flakes have given me life. They really did what needed to be done here. After I worked in the cafe, I walked right around the corner. It's so good. I like the little routine, actually, that I've been having the past 2 days. Go to the cafe with the PowerPoints, lock in, get some work done, get one coffee. It's dangerous if you stay in there too long. But I've been pretty good on the just one beverage. I had a bit of banana bread yesterday, but I made myself have cereal here in the van this morning so that I wouldn't buy any food out. And then I walked around the corner to the library and did some more work. It's really windy The weather, oh my god, I made the mistake of looking at the weather app. I shouldn't do that. I should just take it as it comes. Because I saw last night that it's just like everywhere around where I am for the next at least 10 days on the weather app. Rainy, cloudy, cold. It's kind of good, I guess. I am sort of in a city area at the moment, close to quite a few friends who I can call in on if need be. And that's the reason I'm here, to see friends. And a few of them are throwing a house party on the weekend. So I'm keen for that. I have not been to a party in a long time. A real long time. I cannot believe how much the sea salt flakes revived this. Oh, I'll show you the turkey goblin necklace upcycle from the op shop the other day. I detached the gobbler and I'm left with this, which is, I think, is beautiful. Can you see the vision? Imagine that one's not there. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But it sits, I don't know, I like it. It's definitely better than the turkey gobbler situation. I think we can all agree upon that. Anyway, can't remember what I even originally came on here to tell you. It's kind of nice to just have I feel like I'm hanging out with someone, I guess, by rambling to this little lens. Because I was feeling quite a bit weird before. I was feeling a little lonely and not in my regular groove, I guess. I really notice it when I'm in the city. I'm just naturally like a little bit more tense. Not on edge, but I don't know, it's hard to describe. The town that I grew up in, when I was growing up, I think it was like 25,000 people, which is actually a lot. That's a lot. But it didn't feel like it. It felt very small, and there were a lot more pockets of peace and easily accessible solitude. Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Solitude, complete solitude, is a lot harder to find here, and I know that that's something that I like to have to thrive. I love to disappear and know that I'm alone. I don't want to do it. I don't want to get up. But the longer I leave it, the more people will be in this car park. The more embarrassing it will feel to get out of my van looking like a filthy hippie who definitely stayed the night when they should not have stayed here. Very cold and very wet. It's gonna be cold and wet for at least the next week. Yay! Alright. Get up. Presentable-ish. Go to the toilet. Assess the swim situation. Come back. Wait, first I'll assess the pits. Is it needed? One of my nostrils is blocked. So I'm really going in on the right nostril. Okay. I have a bad sense of smell, and one of my nostrils is blocked, but I think there's nothing wrong with my armpits, so that's brilliant news. Is today Thursday or Friday? I am not feeling it, whatever it is. I actually don't think anyone would care if I crawled out of my van looking like this. I just feel ashamed when there's all these people who have been up and at 'em since like 5 a.m. They've been surfing and they've already gone for a run, this, that and the other, and I crawl out of my van looking all crusty and just like, yeah. But I don't think anyone would actually care. They're having a great time out there. Don't know. Oh, what's wrong with me this morning? See, everyone's already up and out there being so jovial. I don't want to stank up the vibe. It's fine. It's fine, I'm being so dramatic. I just gotta go take a shit. And all will be well in the world once more. What do they say? Your gut is your second brain. So maybe once I go attend to business, my brain will start working and I will formulate a bit of a plan with what to do with the dye. Yes, alright, ta-ta now. I don't know what happened. Privacy required. As much privacy as I can get right now. I had a nice little cereal by the ocean and watched the surfers. I wanted some privacy. Everyone's looking at my bed. Yeah, and then I started thinking a little too hard. And I'm emotional. I can't exactly pinpoint what in particular is making me feel a little funky. Surely I'm not premenstrual again already. Although I do have a really, really short cycle. Sometimes I just feel like I'm eternally premenstrual. Definitely miss having those people close by that it's just so easy to not even necessarily do anything but just be around each other, just exist around each other, and it'd be so easy and comfortable. Like, met so many nice people on the road, but like starting from scratch every time you meet someone new requires a lot more energy output than just when you have your good old pals, you know? Anyway, that's a little bit of insight into some of the downsides of van life. I don't want to be a bummer, but I think it's important to show the highs and the lows. And this morning I'm feeling a little mosh. I'm feeling real mosh. That's short for emotional. I just made it then. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go. Because maybe this is what happens when I don't have a morning swim. Maybe that's the problem. I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Not that there's sides to my bed, but you know what I mean, metaphorically. So I need to turn the day around. I'm gonna go get a coffee and listen to some music and try and get a little bit of work done. What's wrong with me today? I'm totally fine. Let the record show I am totally fine. Just feeling the feels. My nails are actually so strong. Like, I'm pushing down so hard on them and they can't bend. I could slice some shit up with them. I feel like Wolverine. But I haven't been playing much guitar recently just because I've got so many other projects and things to do. So my nails have grown out long. I also don't have nail clippers in the van with me, so they're just long at the moment. I feel like they deserve adorning, you know? But then I do it and it's stressful. But I do like it when it's done. So that's where I'm at right now. That's what's happening. Who am I showing off my nails? Seriously, this is the second time I've painted my nails in probably maybe the third time in the past 3 years, I want to say. On average, once a year. So this is pretty crazy that this is happening right now. Voila. I did another layer. Also, I think I've freaking fumigated myself in the air. It's raining outside though, and mosquitoes and people. Good morning. Oh, my eyes are so crusty this morning. I did a lot of crying yesterday. I'm actually probably so dehydrated. Yeah, yesterday was just a cryy kind of day. I can't remember what I filmed yesterday. Myself crying at the beginning. I didn't film anything else because it was very much the same through the rest of the day. My eyes were just so leaky. And they would just come out of nowhere too. Like, I went to the cafe again. And I, you know, got myself a nice coffee and I'm working away and I felt alright. And then suddenly I'm just bawling in the cafe. The very public cafe. The tears were flowing, they were flowing. And to begin with, I was wiping them away. I was trying to be like real incognito about my tears. But then I felt like the wiping was drawing attention to it. So I just sat there just letting them stream. But I got some work done, so that's good. There's a bit of sun. I think it's going to rain later, but there's a bit of sun now, so I'm going to utilize the sun while it is here and go for a swim, because that's probably what went wrong yesterday. I need to work out some kind of... I need to develop some routine in my life. As much as I love being a free spirit, going with the flow, doing whatever I want, developing a little bit of routine in my life will benefit me. A little extra warmth. An assortment of jewellery. Actually, you gave me this for maybe like my 16th birthday or something.
Did. She had taste back in the day, I guess.
Seriously, you've always had taste. And then, Elvies, I wish I had time and then I'd pierce them.
Too late.
Oh, we gotta go.
We gotta go. We gotta get cooking.
Theme of the... We gotta get cooking, alright. I've got someone. I'm just waiting for Jazz to come and get in my van, and then I'm driving us over to the party location. I want to pierce my elf ears. I can't believe they're not pierced. Okay. Boom, that was surprisingly easy. I think these hoops could look cute in them. Oh my god, I'm a piercing champion! That was like under 20 seconds. Boom, done. Should I go 2 on 1 here? No, same spot. Yeah. Oh, I've also got my little cicada wing in right now, and in this ear, the echidna spine. So I'm feeling very elfy, very fairy elf coded, which was the mission, because the theme to the party is whatever you want. Literally wear whatever you want, just dress up. And I was like, what do I even have in the van? I've got nothing. I was panicking. I wasn't panicking. It's not often that I panic. That was an exaggeration. I was like, I'm just not going to dress up. I've got nothing to wear. Then I was like, wait, I've got emergency elf ears. I'll make something work with the emergency elf ears. These are some cute little shells. Can you see? Some shells that I collected. Anyway, remembered I had elf ears, and then I was like, wait, I've got this really pretty skirt too, and a lot of jewelry. I'll just be fairy vibes. Where was that hole? There. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Where is Jazz? Gonna go to the party, gonna sleep in the van on the street tonight. Hopefully I have fun. I'm such a little introvert and I haven't been to a party in a while. So we'll see how long I last. Good thing about having a home in the car is any time I want I can just leave and come up here into my own little personal bubble with everything that I want. I can just dip out of the party and come in here and crochet any moment. That's brilliant. Where is Jazz, bro? It's been a minute since I've updated you. Mostly because I was stuck in a natural disaster. When I said there was rain on the forecast for the next 10 days, that actually turned into some of the most hectic rain Australia's seen in 50 years. And it has been flooding all around where I am at the moment. Really bad floods. People have lost their homes. There's been some fatalities. It's been hectic. So I actually feel so extremely lucky that I was in this area where I am, where I know quite a few people, and I was able to seek shelter in their homes. So grateful for people letting me in, because the rain was just relentless. The van was getting really soggy and dank, and I wasn't filming anything because I was honestly trying to stay sane. It was full on. So I'm really grateful that I had people around who I could lean on for support. But yes, it's all sort of calming a little now, but all the roads are washed out, everything's sort of mushy and closed. So I'm not exactly sure what my next moves are, but I know that I need to move again, because I have been hanging around this area for a very long time now, and I know I'm not a burden on people, but because I'm sort of in the city and relying on people's generosity and hospitality to, have somewhere to park for the night, I just don't want to overstay my welcome anywhere. And it's, I can feel myself sort of settling in, which is a good feeling, and it has its time and place, and it's nice to know that I have the ability to settle in somewhere, but I just know it makes it so much harder when I do have to leave. So I've got that itch to move again. It's time. So I've told myself this is my last day in this area. I've put on some washing at a friend's house. I've checked my fluids in the van. I did a grocery shop yesterday, just sort of prepping, and then I'm gonna slowly and carefully make my way north. Probably won't go very far tomorrow. I'm just gonna you know, do a soft launch, say goodbye to my friends here. I feel like I've been here for a very, very long time, or around the area. It kind of feels like, yeah, I've been living here, and seeing them regularly has been so nice. So it will be a bit of an adjustment going back on the road by myself. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being back in my solo travel groove. Anyway, that's the update. That's why I have been a little quiet, just because things have been crazy. And during the rain and the flooding, it would have been so scary to be somewhere by myself where I didn't know anyone and potentially be, you know, trapped in an area because it was flooding. So, yeah, really, really, really lucky in that aspect. Anyway, I've come up to this lookout to sort of do my last goodbye to the area. I've grown quite fond of it, actually. So yeah, feeling a little sentimental up at the lookout. Tomorrow is the day. There's been so many days recently that I've told people I'm leaving, and then something comes up or there's some reason that I don't go. Mostly because of the rain, and everywhere that I did want to go has been washed out. So I'm just trying to figure out what my next moves are. But anyway, tomorrow is the day. Mark my words.
I like that